And it was truly a blessing for us, because here we had someone who worked full-time on marijuana law reform, was always there, and able to establish some of this community by holding our King County Drug Policy Reform Coordinating Group meetings. He was a liaison between grassroots groups and grass tops groups, and even amongst each other. And he has really helped to bring our movement together. He's not here at the conference today because he is attending the African American or Student of Color Conference in Washington State and leading a panel about drug policy. The second person who we would like to have here with us today, his name was Robert Lunday. Robert was a model of good communication. He believed in a broad-based strategy, and he would work with the newest hemp activists, and he would work with people who've been working within the movement for years. He would work with politicians to bring them into the fold. So funders and lawmakers, he would work with them, starting initiatives, new organizations, and he also founded hemp.net, which brought the marijuana reform movement in Seattle into the modern age. And suddenly, we were collaborating and communicating from our own homes like we'd never done before. In fact, Robert was sharing a room with me for my first conference that I attended for NORML in 2000. I didn't know how to tie a tie, but I brought one. And I asked him, Robert, can you help me tie this on? No problem. He did, and I'm wearing it today. Sadly, on June 9th of 2002, Robert Lunday passed away due to unexpected but natural causes. But 2 days before, on June 7th of 2002, an email exchange between Andy Coe and Robert Lunday is recorded here. Andy Coe wrote, "We will never get anywhere with a bunch of dumb old Coes." Robert wrote, "We'd never get anywhere with a bunch of any one of us. Fortunately, we've got a lot of very smart and talented individuals, each doing righteous work in their own way. And yes, that's why we're going to win." So with Robert's spirit and collaboration, we're here today. 14 months after this, Robert wasn't there to see it, but Initiative 75 passed, making marijuana possession Seattle's lowest law enforcement priority. The Seattle Hemp Fest continued to grow and is the largest marijuana law reform event in the nation. We've continued with our movement for criminal justice reform, and to end the drug war, to fight against racism, to fight for equality, to fight for freedom, and ultimately for our future. Because we are going to take the first steps in our own communities for our own futures. We're going to do it by stopping the arresting of responsible marijuana smokers in our own community. They say that politics is a little bit like the opposite of Reaganomics. Reaganomics said that yes, all the money was going to trickle down. Well, in politics, the influence trickles up. It begins with the people who are affected most by our terrible laws and the circumstances that they're in. People who have to fight for their own justice. And marijuana smokers have had to do that quite a bit. And for no one is this more important than those people whose lives are on the line, medical marijuana patients. So we'll start where our movement begins, with people who need marijuana in order just to survive and have a good quality of life. Our first panelist has been fighting for medical marijuana since his first arrest in 1996. And it was his own doctor who filed Washington's Medical Use of Marijuana Act in 1998. Martin has a book, The New Prescription, Marijuana as Medicine, that was published by Ed Rosenthal in 2000. He's Washington State's only court-appointed expert witness on the use and the cultivation of medical marijuana. And he will release a documentary, The Miracles of Marijuana, as well as the establishment of a new nonprofit patient rights organization called the Washington League of Patients. Please join me in welcoming to the stage Mr. Martin Martinez.
It's a little difficult to understand sometimes. I'll try to do my best. Please bear with me.
We so happy we alive, we together can survive. Stop the bullshit, stop the lies, and now's the time to legalize. Tell me brother, tell me true, what the hell we gonna do? Remember the days we saw purple haze, 1 and 1, and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me? We so happy, we alive, we together can survive. Mother Nature, heaven sent, don't belong to government. Hey there sister, what's the plan? Do you really understand? Remember the days we saw purple haze, 1 and 1, and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me? We so happy, we alive, we together can survive. Stop the bullshit, stop the lies, now's the time to legalize. Half the world up in smoke, where on earth can we take the tug? Remember the days we saw purple haze, 1 and 1, and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me? Human nature full and free modifies reality. Open up, inner flower, peace and love, inner power. Open up, inner flower, peace and love, inner power. Remember the days we saw purple haze, 1 and 1, and 1 is 3. Hey, hey, baby, what you do to me?